I'm here to tell you that you are an amazing soul. You're an amazing soul. And if you're listening to this message is for you. If you found this episode, this is for you. Okay? You're here for a reason. You're listening to this for a reason. So this is for you. You've silenced the ego. You've silenced the ego. And you've tapped into your spirit. And because you're operating from the place of your spirit, you're being propelled forward. You're being literally, the universe is moving you to the front of the line. Okay? You've gone within. You've worked on yourself. You've asked yourself questions. You've gone to people for advice. You killed that narrative in your head that told you that you were afraid of help. You stopped being afraid to ask for help. You've experienced so many vulnerable moments. And you guys, I'm tapping into this message right now, and like the energy that I feel as Spirit is using me to translate this message to you is that all those vulnerable moments that you've shared, all the vulnerable things that you've gone through has prepared you for this exact moment. And I'm literally like feeling that energy of like enlightenment just flow through me as I deliver this message, as I channel this message. You are amazing. If you're listening to this, it's because you are amazing, okay? And don't you ever forget that. Don't you ever question that. Don't second guess that. You're listening to this because you are drawn to this message, and this message is for you. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm telling you guys, if you are here right now listening to this, this is for you. You've gone through so much. You've gone through things that have been just so eye-opening for you. Those experiences have shown you who really had your back, who was really there for you. And you may have even realized that the people that you kept pushing away were people who were trying to help you all along. Or you've probably even realized that the people that you tried to get close to probably didn't have your back. And so because you've learned those things, there's this sense of like seeing things from a completely different lens, seeing things from a completely different perspective. And Spirit is urging you to not turn your back on love. Don't turn your back on love. Don't turn your back on the people who are trying to show you that there is beauty in everything that you've gone through. I'm channeling. Some of you may have gone through a divorce. I don't know why I just heard that in my head. Some of you have probably gone through a divorce or a really bad breakup, and it broke you down so bad. Oh my gosh, like I feel that energy, and it like broke you down so bad. And you've gotten to a point where you were like, you're done with this, and your ego has convinced you to turn your back on love. I'm so sorry, my dog is whining right now. Laylee, baby, I'm trying to record an episode. Please calm down. She wants me to pick her up. My dog is such a baby. Come on. So, Spirit is saying, don't turn your back on love. Don't turn your back on the people who are trying to show you love, on the people who are showing you that there is so much goodness in this world. Don't let the things and the people and the experiences that broke you down make you shut down. Because it's love and all these beautiful emotions are trying to get in, but if you have your back turned to these things, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out, and you don't want to miss out. So Spirit is saying, open yourself, open your spirit. Don't operate from the place of the ego. Because if we operate from the place of the ego, then we completely miss out on the things the Spirit is trying to show us and the things the Spirit has in store for us. And there's nothing like tapping into your essence, the essence of the Spirit. When we think of the ego wants to be felt. The Spirit wants to be felt. The ego wants to be seen. The ego wants to be seen. The ego is so concerned with validation. The ego is that spirit that's competitive, and it's that spirit that is that spirit that is negative and wants to put other people down and is just so for the self. But the Spirit, when you start to operate from the place of the Spirit, when you tap into the essence of the Spirit, it's a game changer. You see, the Spirit, oh my gosh, I'm literally getting goosebumps right now, because this is such an amazing message, and you were sent here to listen to this message. This message is for you. This message is for you because maybe in the past you've operated from a place of your ego, and now you're like, I'm done with that. I'm done. I don't want to compete with people. I don't want to put anyone down. I don't want to live life trying to prove things to people. No, because that's not who you are. That's not who you are. And the people who have gotten close to you, and the people who have experienced you and your rawness and your authenticness, know that you are someone who is just phenomenal. You're phenomenal in your way of navigating through this life. You are always that person that's there to help someone. You're so selfless. And maybe people have tried to take advantage of that. Maybe people have tried to take advantage of your kindness. And despite that, despite feeling disrespected, despite feeling like you couldn't trust anyone, despite going through those things in those relationships, in that marriage you were in, despite going through the things, at work, despite going through those mental battles in your head, you showed up for people, and you kept showing up for people because that is who you are. You showed up for people, and you never stopped showing up for people because that was your spirit. Because you've always tapped into your spirit. You see, your ego wanted you to forget those people. Your ego was like, screw this. I don't want anything to do with those people. You even started to turn your back on those people. That was your ego, but your spirit wouldn't let you forget about those people. Your spirit wouldn't let you turn your back on those people despite wanting to so bad, despite wanting to block those people, despite wanting to unfollow them on social media, despite wanting to do them the same exact way that they did you. But you're so grounded. You're so grounded. You're so grounded in your spirit that you're being propelled forward. You're so grounded in who you are and your essence and the things that make you you. You're so grounded in those things. In that energy. You're so grounded in your energy that you're living an abundant life. You're in a position right now. You're in a position right now to do amazing things, and you recognize that. You recognize that. You recognize what you can do. You recognize your potential. You recognize all the things that make you shine. When you look in the mirror, you see that glow. Maybe in the past, the ego was so fixated on finding flaws and finding things that you didn't like about yourself. But now you're glowing. Now you're glowing and you're growing, and your growth, man, your growth is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Your growth is undeniably phenomenal. And the people who get to experience you and your energy recognize this about you. It's why you make a beautiful impact on the lives of every single person you come across. Because that is your magic. You're a healer. You're a healer. You heal people. When people are in your presence, they feel this inexplicable sense of peace. You are a source of solace. You are a source of solace. You are a source of light, and people are drawn to you. People are so drawn to you. People look at you and they want to hug you. Hell, you probably had someone come up to you the other day and just randomly hugged you. Kids look at you like you're an angel, because kids, they say kids can see angels. Kids look at you like you're an angel. You guys, I'm like tearing up right now because there's so much energy in this read. There's so much energy in this channeled message. And if you're listening to this, I'm going to say this again. This is for you. This is for you. Kids are drawn to you. Animals are drawn to you. People are drawn to you. There's something about your energy. There's something about your spirit. There's something about you that is so magnetic. That is so magnetic that you're attracting everything that you want. Success, an abundant life, beautiful souls, support, love, happiness, joy. You are so filled with that energy. You are so filled with that energy that it's all coming in. Success is pouring in. Love is pouring in. Financial abundance is pouring in. Because of your selflessness. Because of the way you kept showing up for the people who put you down. Because of your soft, kind heart. Yes. Yes, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a first-time listener, welcome to Deeply Divine. This is a platform that is a huge advocate of beautiful energy and spiritual advice for anyone drawn to me. For anyone drawn to me, wherever you're at in this world. This message is for you.